Well, Christ Church Cathedral's been here for nearly 1,000 years. So it was founded by the Vikings in 1030 and rebuilt then when the Normans arrived in 1170, headed by Strongbow, who's probably our most famous burial that we have here in the cathedral. His tomb is here, and we think his body's buried somewhere in the south aisle. It's the main cathedral for the Dublin and Glendalough area, and we're the oldest cathedral in Dublin. And our crypt underneath here is very old as well. It's from the 12th century, and it's Dublin's oldest structure. We get about 150,000 tourists per year, depending on the year. We're privileged to have some great events here in the cathedral as well, and one of the favourite things that we do every year is being part of Tradfest, the Temple Bar Tradfest. We have lots of very exciting concerts to do with that every year. And then, of course, Christmas is a very special time of year as well. Well, some of the most famous things that we have here, Strongbow's tomb is very, very popular with tourists, and particularly with school children. I'd say a lot of people of a certain, well, of any age, to be honest, in Dublin will remember coming into the cathedral to look at Strongbow's tomb at some point during their primary school career. So that's great. The crypt is a great draw. It's almost entirely as it would have been really in the 12th century when it was built. And it's one of the largest in the UK and Ireland, and it's the only one that extends the entire length of the cathedral. Only St Paul's in London has a bigger crypt than we do. So that's very special. And one of our other things that people come to see are our mummified cat and rat. They're not the prettiest looking thing. They got stuck in the organ in the 1850s, as far as I recall, and became mummified because the organ's very dry because the air pumps through it, so they didn't decompose. They sort of become mummified, and they're pretty horrible. But James Joyce mentions them in Finnegan's Wake, so people come to see those. Joyce fans are very interested in those, and children love those as well. We're home to lots of very exciting things. We're sort of the Dublin home of the Irish Baroque Orchestra, so that's fantastic, and that sounds absolutely wonderful in here, though we have lots of pop concerts as well, and when the cathedral is all kind of lit up for those, it looks like a totally different building, and it's phenomenal. And we have exhibitions, we have events down in the crypt. I mean, 1,000 years of history right in the heart of the city, really. That's all you need to say, and there's so much here